Hello everyone, this is Narayan Srinivasan, MD of Powerbull. Today we are going to see what is image pattern analysis. This is interesting and unique. This helps many retailers to take the decision in advance. So basically, what is image? The image gives the clarity. If you show a dog, we can say it's a dog. If you show a dinosaur, we show it's a dinosaur. Like that, the chart has its own image. So there are some ways we can predict that the image of bullish candles and bullish chart patterns are very advanced in level, and there is a bearish chart patterns are we can predict in advanced level. So such things we are going to do it through image pattern analysis. So we are going to give a detailed overview on this one, so it will be more interesting for everyone. When you look at it intraday, many retailers are using charts, or some of them are getting tapes through mobile, but in reality they won't get the actual data feeds like level 1, level 2, level 3 data feeds are available. But even though when they get the level 1, level 2, level 3 data feeds, they have to be very strong in analysis. So when they use a lot of indicators like MACD, RSI, ROC, one will say sell, another will say buy, or it will not say anything. So such things makes them to confuse, and indirectly it will end up with a lot of time to take the decision. So this decision can be very well avoided by image pattern analysis. So it will not give two different views for one image, it will give one view for one image. So that is very strong. So you can take the clarity of the decision through image pattern analysis, but indicators will not work in that way. So if you more add indicators, you will get more of questions and you will get more of confusion also. That is the reality. So to use AI on image pattern, we need the image needs to be generated very quicker. So the more we use latent data, the more the image will get late. So that's the reason we need level 3 data to form the image very quickly, so that the AI will analysis and give the result very quickly. So for that we are using AI plus level 3 data, which should not be repurposed at this moment through as per the norms, but for analysis we are using it to some extent to the limited data. So when we use such data, we can see the images and we can take the decisions very quickly. So this image what we are going to give it to the AI is a critical factor. So based on that, it will match it and it will give the result very quickly. We use 5 autonomous pipeline here because 5 autonomous agent pipelines is particularly meant for data injection. So that is very critical for this, for image pattern. Then chart rendering, like put the data into the candlestick so that the image will be formed in a proper chart pattern. Then the vision AI, this is very critical, like it will match the image what we are saying this is a bullish one. So this is very critical, it will match it each patterns whenever it get formed. Then signal validator, so it will just check that any noise is there, like either wick is created that's creating the noise. So then it will repurpose it, saying that hey, this is a good indicator, this is a buy call. And final agent is for compliances, because SEBI has a lot of compliances in this area, we have to follow that. So to ensure that we are following the compliances here, so we don't want to do it for low liquidity stocks, but we can do it for NSE 50 stocks, which will give a large of liquidity here. The reason we are unique in this field is because in order to create a very good image, you have to understand the technical very full. So the chart patterns, once you see that the chart patterns are really good, then you have to apply the image concept on the AI. So this is something very unique, and it is going to impact the very larger market. If you see, brokerages makes a lot of money through intraday F&O. So if you see this image pattern really works, means it's going to impact all the brokerages, any online website like Economics Times or Money Control, they can give a better intraday calls through AI. The overall metrics looks very impressive. If you see the signal latency, we are cutting down 4 to 6 minutes. So the moment image formed, it will get the confirmation. So it is not like buy means then after few minutes it is going to get fade away. That's not the case. Buy means it is going to be forever. And it can monitor up to 2000 stocks or more based on the agent capacity, but right now we are activated with the 200. and the pattern accuracy still now it's above 80%, but if you go by indicator it is stands at 60 to 65% only, so it's very good. And if you see, if you put any analyst, we have to be very thorough like what he is validating, but here the machines will do the job, so it will be more accurate and no emotions. It will say buy or sell as per the stock, that's it. We started using this image pattern and already showcasing our abilities through Twitter. So the result is fantastic. So if you see our target met or whatever the calls we have given with the timestamp, it has been recorded. So with this analysis, we were able to prove that image pattern analysis is really going to be a game changer for intraday. That's it.